Jane Fonda, born December 21, 1937, began as a model before becoming a Hollywood star. Her early films like Barbarella made her a 60s icon. She won Oscars for Clute and Coming Home in the 70s. Jane faced controversy for her Vietnam War protests during that era. The 80s saw her launch the famous Jane Fonda workout empire. Later, she returned to acting in movies like Monster-in-Law. Recently, she starred in Grace and Frankie for 7 seasons. Today, she focuses on climate change activism and writing memoirs. At 86, she remains an influential cultural figure worldwide. Lily Tomlin, born September 1, 1939, started in stand-up comedy clubs. She became famous on TV's Rowan and Martin's Laugh and Show. Her character Ernestine, the operator, became a comedy legend instantly. Lily starred in classic films like 9 to 5 with Jane Fonda. She voiced Ms. Frizzle in the Magic School Bus cartoons. The Netflix series Grace and Frankie revived her career recently. Off-screen, she champions LGBTQ rights and women's health causes. Now 84, she still performs stand-up occasionally. Lily remains one of America's most beloved comic actresses today. Dolly Parton, born January 19, 1946, grew up poor in Tennessee. She wrote her first song at age 5 and never stopped. Dolly became country music's queen with hits like Jolene. Her acting debut in 9 to 5 surprised critics favorably. She built Dollywood theme park in her hometown later. The 90s brought more albums and movie soundtrack success. Recently, she funded COVID vaccines through her donations. At 78, she still records music and runs businesses. Dolly shines as entertainment's most generous superstar now. Dabney Coleman, born January 3, 1932, served in the Army first. He began acting in TV westerns during the 60s. Dabney perfected playing arrogant bosses in 80s comedies. His role in 9 to 5 made him famous globally. Later, he starred in Tootsie and War Games successfully. TV shows like Boardwalk Empire gave him late career boosts. He received a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2013. Sadly, Dabney passed away in 2024, aged 92. Fans remember him as Hollywood's best sarcastic villain ever. Sterling Hayden, born March 26, 1916, worked as a sailor first. His tall frame landed him modeling then acting jobs. Films like The Asphalt Jungle made him a noir icon. Stanley Kubrick cast him in Dr. Strangelove famously. Hayden struggled with Hollywood's studio system control. He quit acting temporarily to sail around the world. Later, he returned for The Godfather and King Kong roles. Sterling passed away in 1986 from cancer. His deep voice and tough persona remain unforgettable today. Elizabeth Wilson, born April 4, 1921, began in theater before Hollywood roles. She earned Tony nominations for her Broadway performances early on. Film audiences knew her best as Ben Braddock's mother in The Graduate. Her distinctive voice made her perfect for character parts in the 70s. Wilson appeared in classics like The Birds and 9 to 5 regularly. Later career included TV shows like Law and Order episodes. She received an Emmy nomination for playing Mrs. Pepper in Saint Elsewhere. Elizabeth passed away in 2015 at age 94. Her subtle acting style influenced generations of character actresses. Henry Jones, born August 1, 1912, started in Depression-era theater troupes. His sharp features landed him villain roles in early westerns. Jones became famous playing judges and authority figures in 50s films. Audiences loved him in The Bad Seed and Vertigo particularly. Television gave him steady work through the 70s and 80s. He voiced animated characters in Disney films during later years. Jones won an Emmy for his performance in the TV special Gun. He passed away in 1999, aged 86. Hollywood remembers him as the ultimate supporting actor. Lawrence Pressman, born July 10, 1939, began in New York theater. He became a familiar face on TV shows like The Mod Squad. Pressman played doctors and lawyers in hundreds of TV episodes. Film roles included The Hellstrom Chronicle and The Great White Hope. His deep voice made him perfect for narration work too. Later he appeared in Doogie Howser and Ally McBeal regularly. Pressman still does occasional convention appearances for fans today. At 84 he enjoys retirement in California mostly. His career shows the value of reliable character actors. Marian Mercer, born November 26, 1935, started in musical theater. She won a Tony for Promises, Promises on Broadway early. Mercer became a game show regular in the 70s panels. TV audiences knew her from Mary Hartman, Mary Hartman. She voiced cartoon characters for Hanna-Barbera Productions often. Later career focused on regional theater and teaching acting. Mercer passed away in 2011, aged 75. Her comedic timing remains legendary among theater historians. Few could deliver a funny line more perfectly. Ren Woods, born June 1, 1958, began as a child performer. She originated the role of Crystal in the musical Hair. Woods became famous playing Rhonda in the sitcom Hello, Larry. Her soulful singing voice brought depth to many recordings. Later she focused on theater directing and vocal coaching. Woods appeared in the cult classic film The Wiz memorably. Today she teaches performing arts at California schools mostly. At 65 she mentors young African-American performers actively. Ren represents Broadway's unsung talents beautifully. Norma Donaldson, born December 3, 1928, began as a nightclub singer. She transitioned to acting with groundbreaking black theater productions. Donaldson became Broadway's first black Madame Morrible in Wicked. Her powerful voice landed gospel recording deals in the 60s. She appeared in films like The Wiz and Cotton Club memorably. Later career included TV guest spots on shows like Law & Order. Donaldson taught drama at Howard University for 15 years. She passed away in 2021, aged 92. Her legacy paved the way for black character actresses today. Roxanna Bonilla-Giannini, born June 19, 1964, started in LA theater groups. She became known for bilingual roles in telenovelas and sitcoms. Her breakthrough came playing Rosa on The George Lopez Show. Roxanna voiced characters for Disney and Nickelodeon animated series. She performed Shakespeare with Latino theater companies regularly. Later career focused on directing youth theater programs. Today she advocates for Latinx representation in Hollywood. At 59, she still auditions for select roles. Roxanna remains a role model for Hispanic actors. Jeffrey Douglas Thomas, born February 14, 1957, trained at Juilliard. He originated Broadway roles in Les Miserables and Miss Saigon. Jeffrey became the go-to understudy for leading men. His operatic baritone voice graced many cast recordings. He transitioned to TV with soap opera roles in the 90s. Later he became a respected vocal coach in New York. Jeffrey passed away in 2019 from cancer. Colleagues remember his professionalism and kindness most. The theater community still honors his contributions. Peggy Pope, born January 27, 1929, started in radio drama. She became famous for her 9 to 5 secretary role. Pope's comic timing shone in Barney Miller episodes. She voiced grandmothers in 80s Saturday morning cartoons. Later career included regional theater and commercial work. Peggy wrote an autobiography about character acting. She passed away in 2017, aged 88. Her warm presence enhanced every production. Directors called her the perfect supporting player. Richard Stahl, born June 26, 1936, began as a stand-up comic. His tall frame and deep voice made him instantly recognizable. Stahl became a sitcom staple in shows like Soap. He played authority figures in films like The Big Bus. Voiceover work kept him busy between acting jobs. Later he appeared in Seinfeld and Friends episodes. Richard passed away in 2006, aged 69. His improv skills were legendary among co-stars. Comedy writers treasured his line delivery. Ray Vitte, born May 4, 1951, started as a dancer. He broke barriers as one of TV's first black stuntmen. Ray became famous on Welcome Back, Kotter as Boom Boom. His athleticism landed him many 70s blaxploitation film roles. Later he transitioned to stunt coordinating full-time. Vitte trained a generation of minority stunt performers. He passed away in 1993, aged 42. The annual Ray Vitte Award honors stunt diversity today. Hollywood action scenes still use techniques he pioneered.